Hello, welcome to your second guitar lesson. This is our second lesson in the basic section. Here we're going to be learning the tuning of the guitar and different types of tuning, standard, and how to tune the guitar to make it sound good. So the most common tuning we have is standard tuning. Standard tuning goes by the following: E, A, D, G, B, E. So the first string on the guitar, the thickest string, is E, and then the second string is A, the third string is D, and then the last three strings it goes G, B, E being the thinnest string, which repeats itself from the lowest string. So now how to tune the guitar. So normally you normally would have a tuner to make sure you have the right note. And let me go get one. Okay, we're back. Here I got a tuner. You can see most people have a clip-on tuner. It's the most basic and most available type out there. It is cheap and reliable. It works in all types of situations. So to turn it on, you just hit the button, and then you put it normally at the end of the headstock on your guitar, which we learned from the last lesson, this part of the guitar after the neck. So you normally place it, and then you see a screen, which if you play any of the strings, it will say a note. So I play all the strings. Well, it indicated an E, sometimes depending. Okay, and then, so to tune, if you hit our first string, you can see you'll hit the E note. Sure, it's the E note. And there's like an indicator of red or other colors. And normally when they get to the center, so the middle. And to tune it, here we have our tuning pegs. And these tuning pegs determine the length of the string, which changes the note. So if I tune it back, it makes the string shorter, which makes it a higher note. So now it just went to an F, from an E to an F. So pushing from right to left, this way, will make the string shorter, which makes the note higher. See? Okay, well now, if you want to go down, you just got to make the string longer, meaning that you have to push it from left to right. So if I go, it goes to D sharp. And we can learn the notes. We'll learn the notes in another lesson. But the important thing is that you know the way to tune it, up and down. So up would be from right to left, string is shorter, you're moving the note upwards, and you're trying to get it to the E, the middle of the E. There you go, that's in perfect E. And then, same thing for the next one. Now remember, this one's A, not E. So the second string, A string, I want this to be an A. So same thing, if I move it from right to left, string shorter, so pushing it this way, the tuning peg, see? To make the string higher, it goes to an A sharp. Now be careful, don't make it too high, because if you make it too high, then the string can break. So just be careful on these lower strings to not move it too high up. Okay, so now we want to get to an A. So right now I have it at an A sharp, and if you have it lower than an A, which would be a B, then remember you want to push it from right to left. Now in my case, it's too high, so I need to go from left to right, which meaning the string's going to become longer, so I need to make it to an A. So pushing it this way, as you can see, it's going down to an A, and you want to get it to the middle. So right, for me it's a blue, so you want to get it to the middle blue color. Okay, there you go, perfect A. Now you repeat the steps for the next four strings. So here we go. Mine's a bit low, you can see. So if it's low, you want to make the string higher. So you want to make the string shorter, so it can be a higher note. So making the string shorter means pushing it from right to left, because you're getting the string. So it's going up, and there you go, you got a D. Perfect D. And this is a D, not an A or an E, it's a D. E-A-D. There's some acronyms for it. I'll place some in the description if it wants to help you. Next we have a G. This is one of the first high strings, let's say. Remember, you want to get this to a G. So you don't want to have it to a G sharp, or you don't want to have it to an F sharp. You want to have it to a G in the middle, right in the middle. So mine's a bit flat, which means it's a bit lower. So that means you want to make it go up. So let's do it from right to left. We're making the string shorter. Next, we have the second to last string, which this is a B. So we got E, first string, A, second string, D, third string. The fourth string is a G, and the fifth string, remember, it's an A. So, sorry, it's a B. It's a B. Sorry, B. So I want to get this to a B. So Ryan's already pretty good. Now let me make it worse. So I'm gonna make it flat, lower. So now there's more string length, so it's gonna be flat. Now to make it go higher, you need to make the string length shorter. So let's push it from right to left. This way. You're moving your hand this way. See, this way, right to left. Now it's a bit too sharp. Sharp means it's higher than your original note, which is B. So you can see it's a bit sharp right now. So I'm gonna make the string a bit longer from this is left to right. Hit it multiple times. So that made the string longer, making it go down. Then our last string, which is an E, which is the same note as the first string, just an octave above, which we'll learn later. So now, the last string, it might take a while to hit the E. Just have patience and make sure, at first it showed an A, so be careful, because it says E. So mine's a bit sharp, so let's make the string length a bit longer, making it push right to left to right. Let's see. There we go. So we have E, A, D, so E, A, D, G, B, E. So E, A, D, B, G, E. So we have those strings. Then, so that's how you tune a guitar. Now we have different types of tuning. So you can hear, you can hear like D, like just E flat tuning, or E. There's different versions, which what they mean is they just change the notes that show up on your tuner when they're open. That means I'm not hitting any frets, so you just hit it with your finger or a pick, anything. So that means instead of an E, we can go to a D, which is D tuning, Or we can go, or there's different like B tuning, which changes other strings. So if you search up a song and you see it says standard tuning, most of the time it's just going to be standard, which means E, A, D, G, B, E. Other songs can be like D, so the only thing it means is the first note is a D. So D, but then it still goes to an A, so some songs are like that. But don't worry too much. If you want to go to a D, let's say, you just gotta make the string length longer, meaning that you have to pull inward, so left to right. D sharp right now, and we want to go to D, not D sharp, to go pretty low. And now you're at a D. So you just gotta make the string length longer. If you want to go back to an E, make it shorter, meaning you go from right to left. And there we go. So I hit an E. So so that's how you tune a guitar. It's pretty basic stuff, You just remember the tuning, I'll put some acronyms for it to, want to know that, you want to memorize it. And then you got to make the note higher, you're going to make the string shorter, so you have to pull it from right to left, so you have to pull it outside that way, this way. If you want to make the note lower, you're going to make the string longer, so that means you have to push it in this way. So push it this way, the tuning peg. We're talking about the tuning pegs here. And let's say that's how you do it. You just hit the note with your finger, or if you have a pick that came with your guitar, just hit it there. And that's about it. Thanks, I'll see you in the next lesson.